Brought to you by Kellogg's, the folks who give you the widest choice of cereals in the whole wide world. All the great grains in the forms you like best. Yours from Kellogg's of Battle Creek. Now let's all play What's My Line?
And now let's meet our award-winning What's My Line panel. First, our delightful star of the Broadway hit, Once More with Feeling, Miss Arlene Francis.
And now the host of the Zane Grey Theater, every Thursday night on this network, the husband of the beautiful June Allison, and a charming man no matter what the capacity, Mr. Dick Powell.
Thank you, Arlene. And next, the charming lady whose column I always read from New York to find out what I'm doing in California, Miss Dorothy Kilgallen.
Thank you, Dick. And now our publisher panelist, whose column appears every Sunday in This Week magazine, just as he appears, we're happy to say, here, Bennett Cerf.
And here's a man who knows practically every word in the dictionary, and what's more, uses them on this program, our debonair panel moderator, John Charles Daly.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to What's My Line. We have some very nice people here with some interesting occupations with which we plan to puzzle the panel. Particularly, we plan to give Dick Powell a rough time of it tonight. We'll also have a famous mystery guest before the panel a little bit later in the show, and we meet our first challenger. Will you come in and sign in, please? Bob Rhay, right? Mr. Rhay, where are you from?
The state of Washington.
State of Washington. Well, you've come a long way, and I know you must be tired, so let you and I go over and sit down. But you say hello to the panel first.
Hello.
Mr. Rhay, panel, come on over here for a minute and tell me if you know how we keep score.
I do.
In that event, let's let the folks sitting in the audience in the theater and those who are at home watching on television know exactly what your line is. We will tell you that Mr. Rhay is salaried, and let's begin the general questioning with Dorothy Kilgallen.
Mr. Rhay, do you work for a profit-making organization?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Rhay, you didn't say where you come from in Washington. Was there some special reason why you didn't mention the name of the place?
Yes.
Is the part of Washington you come from, or where you work, along the seaboard?
No.
2 down and 8 to go, Miss Francis.
Do you work for the federal government, Mr. Rhay?
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Mr. Powell.
Do you deal in services, Mr. Rhay?
Yes.
Well, would these kind of services be services that could be available to both sexes, for instance?
Yes.
Well, would I have any reason to take advantage of your services?
Possible, but not probable.
I would
Thank
say
you, Ray.
this, that we have to put some reference term here somewhere, Dick, and just so that nobody misunderstands the answer, we're going to say no. At least you shouldn't, so we'll say no. 4 down and 6 to go, Miss Kilgallen.
Mr. Rhay, do you have any title in your job other than just plain Mr.?
Yes, I do.
Do you occupy a post in the state government?
Yes, I do.
Is it a rather high post?
Fairly.
Yes, I would say since we must here inevitably break down the different and various segments of state activity, we would have to agree that in that area in which our guest is most active, he has a high place.
Was it something under governor?
I beg your pardon?
Is it something under governor?
Yes.
If I were seating you at a dinner party,
You put him under the governor. That's right. He'd be very uncomfortable, but you'd put him under the governor.
Better I wouldn't have a job.
Have you anything to do with the judicial branch of the government?
Qualified, yes.
Are you also associated with the executive branch?
Again, a qualified yes.
You seem to do everything.
Pardon?
You seem to do everything.
In a qualified way.
Have you something to do with the legislative branch?
No.
No. That one you get a no on. 5 down and 5 to go, Mr. Sir.
Mr. Rhay, the snicker that went up when Dick Powell asked if he could avail himself of your services made me wonder if possibly your work was connected in some way with either animals or fish or something of that sort.
No.
No.
In this instance, you're the poor fish, and Dick is all right. 6 down and 4 to go, Miss Francis.
Well, the snicker might have been for another reason. Might you have anything to do with offenses against our government?
Yes.
Would you have anything to do with the prison system?
Yes.
Would you be... Dorothy is looking this way. I feel she has what she calls a weenie.
Like the warden
A
of the
warden.
big penitentiary.
Do you have anything to do with a large penitentiary?
I do.
Would I be correct in ruling out Alcatraz?
You would.
California. What's on your mind these days?
He may travel.
Have penitentiary will travel.
Have you, would you be the head of a penitentiary?
I am.
Are you the warden?
I am.
Yes. Now, Dick Powell, just a picture of you reposing in the Washington State Penitentiary, which is a maximum security prison, and this is the youngest warden of a maximum security prison in the United States, saddened my heart, so I gave you a no.
Oh.
Where is it?
At Walla Walla.
Walla Walla. Oh,
Walla Walla.
It's not an Alcatraz.
no.
Actually, the interesting thing about Mr. Rhay is he's 37 years old as a sociologist and has spent a good deal of his life preparing himself for what is a very responsible job.
He's probably the oldest boy there.
Well, Warden Rhay, thank you for being our guest. We thoroughly enjoyed having you, sir, and hope you had a nice time.